Have you ever felt like a woman might be into you, but you just couldn't tell for sure? Maybe she was sending signals, but they were so subtle that you missed them completely. In today's world, especially in places like the US, many women tend to be a bit more reserved when it comes to showing attraction. It's not that they aren't interested, they're just navigating societal norms that have shaped their behavior for centuries, making them cautious about expressing their desires openly. And here's the thing. Women often seek a deeper emotional connection before anything else. Instead of being obvious, they might drop small hints that can easily go unnoticed. This is where many men get confused, and without even realizing it, end up in the dreaded friend zone. But what if I told you that recognizing these subtle signals could change everything? Just like the Stoics taught, awareness and understanding are key. If you can tune into these nonverbal cues, you'll not only avoid misunderstandings but also build stronger, more meaningful connections. So let's dive into the 6 clear signs that show a woman is sexually attracted to you and might want to take things to the next level. But before we dive in, just take a quick moment to check if you're subscribed to the channel. We've got a series of upcoming videos packed with tips to help you improve your life. So, let's get started with the first one. 1. She touches you often. Physical touch. It's probably one of the most straightforward ways to know if a woman is interested in you. But here's the thing. When a woman is attracted, her touches aren't random or accidental. They're intentional and carry meaning, even if they seem small or casual on the surface. Picture this. You're telling a joke, and she laughs, lightly brushing her hand against your arm. Now, that might seem like a harmless gesture, but it's a subtle way of breaking the physical barrier. Maybe she playfully taps your shoulder, or when you're walking together, she gently places her hand on your back. These touches are signals. They help her feel closer to you, and in turn, it builds a connection. And let's be honest, most women won't just start touching someone unless they feel comfortable and genuinely attracted to that person. Think about it. If she begins to touch more intimate areas, like resting her hand on your thigh during a conversation, or maybe gently touching your chest or neck, she's telling you something without saying a word. It's like her body language is communicating what she might not be ready to express verbally. Here's where it gets interesting. And this is where we can bring in a little Stoic wisdom. Stoicism teaches us to observe, to pay attention to the subtleties around us, and to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. So instead of jumping to conclusions, slow down and notice these cues. If she's consistently touching you, especially in personal areas, she's likely signaling her desire for a deeper connection. The more frequent and intimate the touches, the clearer the message becomes. Let's say you're out to dinner, and midway through a conversation, she rests her hand on your thigh under the table. That's not just casual contact, that's a bold move. It's her way of saying she's comfortable, she trusts you, and she's possibly ready to take things to a more intimate level. Now I get it. Some of you might be thinking, but what if I misinterpret these signals? That's totally normal. Sometimes it's easy to overthink, but trust your instincts while staying grounded. Stoicism reminds us not to get too attached to outcomes, but to observe the present moment. If you stay aware and open to her cues, you'll be able to read the situation better. So, next time you're hanging out with a woman, and notice those small, purposeful touches, don't brush them off. Pay attention. They're often a sign she's trying to get closer, both emotionally and physically. Just like the Stoics taught, it's all about being mindful, present, and understanding the subtle layers of communication. 2. She frequently talks about intimacy. When a woman frequently brings up the topic of intimacy, this isn't just idle chatter, it's a window into her feelings and desires. Imagine you're sitting across from her at a cozy cafe, the warm light casting a gentle glow on your conversation. She might start with casual questions, perhaps asking what you think about relationships or what you enjoy doing on a romantic evening. At first, it might feel lighthearted and playful, but as the conversation unfolds, you notice a shift. She begins to probe deeper, hinting at more personal topics. It's like she's slowly peeling back the layers, testing the waters to see if you're comfortable venturing into this intimate territory. For example, she might casually ask, "What's the most unusual place you've had sex?" Or, "What's your wildest fantasy?" These questions aren't just for fun, they're her way of gauging your openness. Think about it. She's trying to find out if you're someone who can engage in deeper conversations about intimacy, someone who's open to exploring that connection with her. It's not merely small talk. It's a way for her to subtly plant the seed of intimacy in your mind and to see how receptive you are. Now let's bring in some Stoic wisdom here. The Stoics believed in the importance of understanding ourselves and others. They taught us to observe the nuances in our interactions without jumping to conclusions. So if you find yourself in one of these conversations, take a moment to reflect. Rather than reacting impulsively, consider what her questions might reveal about her feelings. Are they just casual inquiries, or is there a deeper layer of connection she's seeking? As the conversation continues, she might share her own experiences, perhaps mentioning that it's been a while since she felt close to someone, or revealing what she enjoys in intimate moments. This isn't just her sharing. It's her way of expressing vulnerability, inviting you to do the same. When she opens up like this, it's a clear sign that she's not just emotionally interested but physically attracted to you as well. Engaging in these discussions can be quite revealing. It's like a dance. Both of you are moving closer to one another, testing the boundaries of comfort and intimacy. If you respond genuinely and share your own thoughts and feelings, you're creating a deeper connection. It's an opportunity to build trust, to show her that you're someone who values open communication, not just about casual topics, but about the things that matter most. So the next time you notice her steering the conversation toward intimacy, pay attention. Embrace the moment. This could be her way of expressing her attraction and her desire for a deeper connection. Just like the Stoics advised us, stay present and engaged and allow these conversations to unfold naturally. After all, meaningful connections are built on open dialogue and mutual understanding. 3. She invites you to her place. Picture this. You've just finished a fun date or a chill hangout, and she casually mentions something like, "Hey, why don't you come over for coffee?" Or, "We should totally watch a movie at my place." Now let's pause for a moment. This isn't just a friendly suggestion. When a woman opens her home to you, it's a significant gesture. It means she feels comfortable and trusts you. Think about it. Most people are selective about who they let into their personal space. So if she's inviting you in, it's a strong indication that she's not just interested in a casual friendship. There's something deeper brewing here. Imagine her inviting you in, and you step into her world. Maybe there's a cozy atmosphere, the smell of freshly brewed coffee wafting through the air, or a soft glow from the lamp creating a warm, intimate vibe. This setting allows for more relaxed and personal conversations, where you can connect on a deeper level. It's a space where walls come down and real feelings can surface. Now, let's connect this to a bit of Stoic wisdom. The Stoics taught us to observe situations without jumping to conclusions. If she invites you over, instead of feeling pressured, take a moment to appreciate the trust she's placing in you. This is an opportunity to explore the relationship further, not just physically, but emotionally. Engage with her on a deeper level. Ask her about her interests, share your thoughts, and really listen to what she has to say. What's even more interesting is if she asks for your help with something around the house, maybe a little project or moving furniture. This is often a clever way to create more time alone together, allowing for more intimate moments. It's her way of saying, "I want you here, and I enjoy your company." When you're there, notice the little things. Does she lean in closer while talking? Is she maintaining eye contact? These are all signs she's enjoying the connection and is open to exploring it further. The intimacy of her space can encourage both of you to share more, laugh more, and connect on a level that you might not reach in a public setting. So, if you find yourself on her couch with a cozy blanket and a movie playing, don't overlook the significance of the moment. Embrace the intimacy of the situation and allow the conversation to flow naturally. This is your chance to build a bond that goes beyond just a casual hangout, to explore the possibilities of what your relationship could become. Remember, in the spirit of Stoicism, Every interaction is an opportunity to learn and grow. If she's inviting you in, it's not just about the coffee or the movie, it's about the connection you're both eager to nurture. Enjoy the moment, and who knows, this could be the beginning of something beautiful. All right, let's move on to the next part. But before we do, I noticed you haven't hit that like button yet. It's really important because it helps YouTube show our videos to more people and keeps our content coming your way. So go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It's free and it means a lot. Thanks, and let's keep going. 4. She makes intimate gestures. Let's dive into a fascinating aspect of attraction. Those intimate gestures that can speak volumes, even when words might not. Imagine you're sitting across from a woman, perhaps at a cozy cafe or during a relaxed evening at home. As you chat, you start to notice a shift in her body language. First off, take a moment to observe her smile. It's not just any smile. It's warm and inviting, lighting up her face. She seems to be genuinely enjoying your company. Have you ever noticed how a person's smile can create an almost magnetic pull? When she smiles more often, it signals that she feels comfortable and relaxed with you, creating an atmosphere that fosters deeper connection. Now let's talk about proximity. She leans in closer during your conversations, and you can feel that electric energy in the air. This isn't just about getting closer physically. It's about wanting to share a deeper emotional connection. Leaning in is a subtle invitation, a sign that she values what you're saying and wants to be part of that moment with you. And then there's the eye contact. If she's holding your gaze longer than usual, it's a clear indication that she's engaged and interested. Eye contact can be a powerful tool, conveying feelings that words sometimes can't capture. You might even notice that her gestures become more relaxed and feminine. Maybe she starts playing with her hair, running her fingers through it absent-mindedly, or leaning toward you when she talks, as if she's inviting you into her personal space. Now, let's spice things up a bit. You could consider gently touching her hand or shoulder during a light-hearted moment. Here's the thing. If she doesn't pull away and keeps smiling, that's a fantastic sign. It means she's comfortable and possibly open to getting closer physically. Imagine that fleeting touch. It's not just skin on skin, it's a bridge connecting your emotions, a spark igniting the potential for intimacy. But of course, it's essential to be mindful. If she pulls away, it could mean she's not ready for that physical contact just yet, or views the relationship as strictly friendly. This is where the beauty of body language comes into play. Women often have a unique ability to communicate their interest through subtle cues. You might catch her moving in a soft, graceful way that highlights her femininity. Picture this. She adjusts her clothes to reveal a little more of her neck or shoulders, or maybe she absent-mindedly plays with her wine glass, drawing your attention to her delicate movements. These little gestures are like breadcrumbs, leading you to the realization that she is indeed interested in you. Let's connect this to some Stoic wisdom for a moment. The Stoics taught us to remain present and observant, to understand the signals around us without letting emotions cloud our judgment. So, as you notice these intimate gestures, embrace the moment. Appreciate the beauty of connection, but also respect her boundaries. Recognize that every interaction is a chance to learn and grow, both for you and for her. So, what do you think? Have you ever experienced a moment where someone's body language revealed their true feelings? Engaging in this dance of attraction is a two-way street, and when both of you are tuned in, the possibilities for connection are endless. 5. She draws attention to her lips. Let's explore a captivating signal of attraction that often flies under the radar: the way a woman draws attention to her lips. Imagine you're sharing a moment with her, maybe over coffee or while watching a movie. The atmosphere is relaxed, and you find yourselves laughing and enjoying each other's company. Then, suddenly, you notice her lips. Picture this. She leans in just a bit closer, her gaze locked on yours. As she speaks, she lightly bites her lower lip, or maybe she gently licks it. It's not just a random action, it's a deliberate gesture meant to catch your eye. This subtle movement can ignite a spark within you, evoking a sense of curiosity and attraction that may even surprise you. Have you ever felt that shift in the air? That tantalizing moment when someone's lips seem to beckon you closer? This isn't just about aesthetics. It's a way for her to signal her interest without uttering a single word. It's fascinating how our bodies can communicate feelings that our mouths sometimes struggle to express. When she draws attention to her lips, it's often an unconscious invitation to connect on a deeper level, both emotionally and physically. You might even feel a rush of adrenaline as if her lips are whispering secrets that only you can hear. Now let's not forget the context. If this lip-focused behavior happens during moments of eye contact, when you're locked in a gaze that feels electric, it's a powerful signal. She's not just expressing interest, she's actively engaging you in a dance of attraction, hinting that she's open to exploring intimacy. You might feel your heart race, wondering if this is the moment when everything shifts. But here's where it gets even more intriguing. This interplay of gestures is rich with meaning, and it invites a deeper understanding of human connection. As the Stoics would remind us, being present and observant in these moments is crucial. Instead of jumping to conclusions, take a breath and appreciate the signals being shared. Recognize that every interaction holds the potential for growth and understanding, both for you and for her. Imagine how this awareness can enhance your interactions. When you notice her drawing attention to her lips, consider it a unique opportunity to explore the layers of attraction that exist between you. You might even engage her playfully by complimenting her smile or making a lighthearted comment about her lip-biting habit. This opens up a dialogue, allowing both of you to express your feelings more openly. So, the next time you find yourself in a moment where a woman is subtly emphasizing her lips, pause for a second. Acknowledge the beauty of that moment and the potential it holds. Have you ever found yourself captivated by someone's lips, feeling drawn into a deeper connection? These little gestures, when understood and embraced, can lead to meaningful interactions that go beyond the surface and tap into the rich tapestry of human emotions. 6. She dresses up for you. Picture this. You have plans to meet up for a casual coffee or a friendly dinner, and you arrive, perhaps a little excited to see her. As she walks in, your breath catches for a moment. She looks stunning. You can tell she's put thought into her outfit today. The way she has styled her hair, the elegant cut of her dress, and the carefully chosen accessories. All these details come together to accentuate her best features. It's almost as if she knows the effect she has on you, and she's not shying away from it. There's a certain energy in the air, and you can't help but feel a little more intrigued, a little more drawn to her. Now consider this. Clothing isn't just fabric, it's a form of expression. Each choice she makes, from the color of her blouse to the way she applies her makeup, is a reflection of how she wants to be perceived. If you notice her wearing something a bit more form-fitting or daring than usual, it's likely her way of signaling that she wants your attention, and, perhaps, your admiration. It's not merely about looking good, it's about creating a connection, inviting you to see her in a new light. Have you ever felt that rush when someone you're attracted to walks into a room and commands it with their presence? It's electric. But let's keep the context in mind. Some women have a natural flair for fashion and always present themselves with style and grace. It's their way of moving through the world, and there's beauty in that too. However, when you notice her putting in that extra effort specifically for your meetup, maybe she wore that particular dress she knows you love, or she styled her hair differently, it's a clear sign that she's trying to impress you. In these moments, it's essential to recognize the intention behind her choices. As the Stoics teach us, being mindful and present in our observations can enhance our understanding of relationships. Instead of jumping to conclusions, take a moment to appreciate her efforts. Consider engaging her in conversation about her outfit. Compliment her on how she always seems to choose the perfect attire, or ask if she has a favorite piece of clothing. This not only shows that you notice her efforts, but also opens the door for deeper discussions about personal style and self-expression. Moreover, think about how these interactions can shape your connection. When she dresses up for you, It's an invitation to acknowledge and celebrate her individuality. You might find that these moments deepen your bond and create a comfortable space for both of you to explore your feelings. So, the next time you see her dressed up, take a moment to appreciate the beauty in her choices. Consider the story behind her outfit, the thought, the intention, and the desire to connect with you. Have you ever noticed how a well-chosen outfit can transform not just a person's appearance but also the dynamics of a relationship? Embrace the opportunity to engage and connect, recognizing the layers of meaning behind her attire. After all, these are the moments that can turn casual encounters into something truly special. Thank you for joining me today. Together, let's journey towards a life filled with positivity and meaningful connections. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more insightful content. Let's keep growing together.